Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a special mini-series of Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary. I'm your storyteller, I'm the Ravenous Archon, and we're going to pick up in Alaska, 1999. The winter months have bitten into the land, the winds are frigid, the land is desolate. Here, where the Weaver's touch has barely grazed, the wild flourishes. But far to the south, in the Colville National Forest, a moot has been called. Howls far and wide have brought together Garou to the Coley Cradle Cairn north of Spokane, Washington. Word has spread throughout all of the tribes. A pack has left the accord. The Stargazers have broken with their Garou brethren, disillusioned with the promises and the politics of the Great Accord. The tribe has set their sights on reclaiming their homelands in the Himalayas. The path must be cleared, and as such, a call has been made to form a silver pack. Up-and-coming members of the tribe are vying for their place, hoping to bring honor and glory to their line. The pack that sets out from Washington will light the beacons that the tribes will follow. There has been a special addition, a guide of sorts, for once you cross the Bering Strait, a Haken, a normally untrustworthy tribe because of their connection to the Shadow Lords. Think Scorpion clan in L5R. But a Haken Theurge has come to oversee the creation of the pack. And we are going to open up, hello everyone, with introducing everyone to the cairn itself. There are wolves and humans and in-betweens. Metis are not as looked down upon by the Stargazer tribe as others. But there has been a kind of conventional or convention style table, like long table, and they're accepting sign-ups and everybody's getting a little wooden chip with a symbol on it. And packs are being formed, people are looking for each other's symbols. And before we dive into it, let's have everybody tell us what they're playing, who they're playing, and what they look like in their current form. And we'll start with our, in moon order, so we'll start with our Ragabash. Roger, what does Roger look like, and what form are they in?
They're in their Hamid form, and they're not a very big person, not a very small person, kind of lanky, and their like wolf form reflects that. They have, I don't want to say like a geeky vibe, but they work at Blockbuster, the only Blockbuster in Alaska. So they kind of have this 1999 nerdy vibe. So glasses, button down, all that kind of stuff.
Nope.
And they're just hanging out.
Nope. You have been signed up. All of you have been signed up. This is a great moment to shine as far as the tribe is concerned. There are whispers that Chimera itself has stirred since the reawakening of the Phoenix spirit down in the Grand Canyon. Since we don't have a Theurge, we jump forward to the Philodogs. Kiran or Chiron? How is it pronounced?
Yeah, Kiran.
Kiran. What is Kiran's
Kiran.
form, and what do they look like?
Oh, Kiran's is Homid. I'll say that Kiran is he's a mix between white and Native American. He's actually lived in Spokane.
Mhm.
That's where he was born. His mother's the one that's actually got him rooted into the Garou in the sense of discipline, especially being in tune with the actual forest. I don't know. I have a few like every time I write characters like this, you're gonna get a theme. He ended up becoming he's a forester, so which leads him into Alaska. Um, very he is tall.
Mhm.
I want to say that he's a sleeper build is the quote unquote I'm using.
Gotcha.
He wears baggy clothes in order he wears baggier clothes just so it helps with the actual winter, but he's actually a stocky looking person once you actually get to see um the once he takes off his long sleeve.
Mhm.
But that's what he's wearing right now is a long sleeve rolled up.
Yep.
He has a windbreaker jacket. Considering that this is the winter time that we're in right now,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
So he's got his windbreaker. He has his steel toe boots, metal boots the with the light chop on the back, just so that he can get ground.
Mhm.
Cargo pants because he literally keeps he has no bags because he keeps everything in pockets.
Yep.
This is 1999 after all. So
There have been whispers throughout not just the Stargazers, but also among the other tribes and among every pack since 2 years ago, when the red star appeared in the sky. And so I imagine that there's a lot of stories that have been passed on. As far as rides the air, what does he look like? What do they look like? What form are they in? And what stories do you think they've heard of conspiring or circling around the Red Star?
So, Rides he's tall for black hair. He dresses pretty comfortably. He has a kind of a bookish vibe, like he might be a librarian of some sort. But like other Stargazer purebloods, he's actually very for a Hamid Garou. He's very lean, lean and tall. Has a lanky vibe to him. As far as stories go, the tribes in the area have been in a bit of a there's been a buzz, like you mentioned. It's inspiring, especially to the younger ones. That they're they are all torqued up. This is all these signs and portents. They don't have the calm of an Arden or an Adrin or higher. So there has just been a tizzy of what could it mean, and every story changes. Every youngling that walks in says something different, has a different opinion.
There's a lot of like you said, mixtures of the ranks, mostly Adrians and lower. There's a ton of Fosterns. There's a few Cleath, which kind of gives you hope. There's a few of them that don't look like they're wet behind the ears or blowing snot bubbles out of their out of their noses, fucking lost in thought. And there are some that are just, they could almost pass for get offenders. They're so rough around the edges. Is that something that we see with Buck? What does Buck look like? What form are they in? And is he one of the? Are they one of the ones that are just kind of puffing out their chest and peacocking?
Yeah, so Buck would be in his Hamid form.
Mhm.
He is surprisingly old for this because I guess most people in my position would die young fighting honorably.
Mhm.
He imagine like Joel from The Last of Us mixed with Bobby Singer from from Supernatural.
Mhm.
He's a larger, not quite fat, but like bigger dude. Super gruff hair. I actually have something in it, the backstory of like how some pictures of Bigfoot are actually him
Nice.
walking around in his werewolf form. But the biggest thing about him is you notice he's got a couple scars on his arms and stuff, but the major one is his eye is missing, and he wears a eye patch. And
Okay.
he's wearing a like darker green duster and a brimmed hat.
Okay.
Very like country woodsman kind of vibe.
You've all been to different moots and different gatherings. Most of them cap out at like maybe 100, 120, like 10 dozen wolves or mixtures of kin. You have been here for at least 3 days, a mixture of it, as they've waited for everyone to gather. There's very easily almost 1,000 wolves, 1,000 kin here. Some of them have brought their kinfolk along. Some of them have brought whole packs of non-Stargazers that want to help. And as the Howls kind of go up and fill the whole valley, they start to group everybody up. Everybody has been given a kind of futhark, a rune, and they tell you that you have to find who you've been paired to, who you're grouped up with. All of you will have a matching futhark, and that is the packs that have been formed to run the tests. Because just like how you have to go through your first trial when you ascend from Cub to Cleath, to prove that you have what it takes to traverse the wilds between Spokane and Alaska. They want to make sure that one, the groups gel with each other, but that there is something more. And so you'll see that a couple of people are grouped up that just look wacky together. There's this one group in particular that has what you imagine is their galliard, just because he has like a Queen Night at the Opera sleeveless shirt on, a jean jacket with just like Bon Jovi patches and Ace of Spades for Motorhead, but he's got the Gerard Way kind of drooped down black hair, full on emo kid, black X's on the back of his hands. What is something that each of you kind of see about the rest of his group that has been assembled as a pack, that kind of strikes a chord with you, whether it reminds you of you or whether it reminds you of somebody that you hoped you'd never become? And we'll start with your galliard. What is someone that rides notice out of this pack? And why?
As much as he doesn't like to admit it out loud, he is very glad that he was not born a theurge. He speaks with enough things in this world that he doesn't need to tap into the other. So their theurge, who is probably, jeez. When the second I thought of this character, I thought of the frog girl from My Hero Academia.
Nice.
She just has the one. She's just this one big eye that looking at everything, and she has the hair down and or over half of her face, and she's just being weird. So that he is he is grateful that guy made him a galliard.
Okay. Roger, what is something that you notice from this pack that's forming that strikes you, and why?
The other pack, not our pack.
Yeah, the other pack.
Okay. Ugh. I would say, I don't know. I'm kind of stuck.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. My brain turned off.
Okay. We'll come back to you then.
Okay.
Karan, what is something that you notice from this pack?
Oh well, I actually see a Garou that I've only heard of,
Okay.
but I know that they're in this area. They actually call him Silent at Moonrise, is the name that the pack name he goes by.
Mhm.
And the reason why they gave him that is because he rarely, if at all, howls during moots, ever gives in to, and the reason why it's alarming is that he's also a fellow Philodox.
Mm.
He is probably he's probably one of the few people that has actions over words. That he chooses actions over words, which is interesting considering that he at one point needs to deliberate or arbitrate. So I've always been fascinated with how he instructs or how he provides judgment. And I've only heard stories of this person. So I would love, like, that actually like perks my ears up a bit.
Okay. Buck, what is something that you see in this other pack that strikes you, and why?
Buck is pretty silent most of the time,
Mhm.
so I don't think he would verbally say anything, but he would definitely just feel impressed at how many Garou there are just in this area, because he's been losing people for so long that it's just nice to see others around, and nothing like specifically pops out to him, but like just the community in it, I guess.
Yep. And as we go back to Roger, has the brain turned back on, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pregnancy brain. It's great.
Yeah, no.
Lasts a while.
Yeah.
Um.
You don't have to notice anything if you don't want to. It's just that this gives me an opportunity to let you have some agency in the world and help build the area, the scenery. So
Roger's kind of an
don't feel like you have to. I don't want to interrupt
Okay.
you, but just if you ever want to pass, just pass.
okay.
Mhm.
Roger's been kind of an introvert
Mhm.
a lot, so he's kind of impressed with the way that everybody else is interacting and kind of meshing or not meshing, because he's not used to people other than like coming up to his desk and be like, I'm going to check out this movie. He's not used to people interacting very much, so he doesn't feel like he's been a part of a pack in a long time, so he's very appreciative of what's going on, and he's like, I want to be in there. I'm ready.
All up in there.
Yeah, I want to be all.
wanna
I want to socialize. Come on.
Out of this group now, who do you think is the first one to find somebody?
Not me.
Who's putting themselves out there?
Probably the galliard.
Okay. Who do you think you find first?
In the moot or in just that other group?
Out of the group. This new pack
Probably
that
the
has been
Ragabash.
forced on
Probably
you?
the Ragabash, just because he appreciates those that ask why, because why usually leads to good stories.
Okay. So in Roger's kind of moment of wanting to belong, how does Rides introduce themselves when they see the same matching symbol on the Futhark they have in their hand?
He just holds his hand up. Keeps a few
Roger
feet away.
tries to do the thing where like me.
And he'll just show
Are
up
we?
a little rune.
Oh, yeah. Like he's trying really hard to be cool. Yeah. Even though I think Antera, I think you said that we look literally the same.
Do
Like,
we?
I think you said the way that you described him, like I'm looking at a mirror.
Oh.
I know that there's a lot of lanky people in this pack.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, he's dressed like this. He's got a jean vest on, a hoodie.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. Maybe not. Just different fonts. Different fonts.
Yeah.
Is Roger wearing his uniform from Blockbuster?
Definitely under like the coats. Like definitely under.
So
the stuff.
the yellow collar can be
Mhm.
seen in the deep
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, and like a
Yep.
lanyard and
Yep.
yeah.
I didn't work at Blockbuster in my youth. I don't know what that costume looks like.
Costume. He definitely has like dots in his pocket, like
Yes.
100%.
Bunch of crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Perfect.
he's probably got a messenger bag on with, looks like it has stuff in it. You obviously can't see it.
What stuff?
What's it?
What stuff? What stuff's in it? What's in your bag?
Notebooks, things like that. Writing
Like-
utensils, implements. Yeah.
Who do the two of you find next as you're schmoozing?
Kenny, were you doing the Brady Bunch look around?
Yeah.
I guess we should find somebody else and just
Yeah.
yeah.
Who would we find next? Grumpy Arun or the Philodox, who are by nature also grumpy.
100%.
I think
mean,
I
you
would
can-
I would probably see you guys out just by instinct, like feel where I feel my presence is needed,
Sure.
and just like silently slide in between you guys.
What the fuck?
And I'll just hold
hi.
out the Funtark and be like, I think we're together.
Oh. Yeah.
Me
Hey.
too. Rides.
And there's like I like kind of try to smack him on the back a little bit, the rune, but like very delicately at the end, like it starts and then it's like, oh God, all right. Hey, buddy.
I'm Buck. You said rides, and
Roger.
Roger.
That's- yeah.
Buck Roger rides. Got it.
Yeah.
Buck rides Roger? Sorry.
Kenny, let's have you be the guinea pig and roll the first roll of the game.
Ooh.
So if you could,
What am I rolling to?
if you could roll your perception and alertness for me.
Perception. Oh, wow. Jesus. 4. I gotta get more dice. I didn't realize it's 7. Let me go grab it.
Yeah, almost like you're good at this thing.
I know, right? It's almost like I need to be perceptive.
Almost.
6 and above is success, right?
Yeah, 6 and above.
Okay. So I got.
Remember that ones take away.
One's takeaway?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 2 8s, 3 6s, and the rest are under 4.
Okay. You're looking around doing the Brady Bunch thing, the kind of John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, like, where's everybody? And as you see a little trio kind of exchanging and holding up their futharks, it's the exact same symbol as yours.
Copy that.
And this is like a good 100 feet away. Like there's people that are kind of moving back and forth, but in a perfect little break of movement, you see this clear alley, and you know that's that symbol.
I thought it was me.
Well,
No, Chewie, you're
I
gonna have
thought
to
that was me.
repeat. Nope.
Yeah, you're gonna have to repeat that, Chewie.
Oh damn! Sorry.
We all went.
I honestly thought it was me. I was like, great,
Yeah.
here goes my computer again.
No. I didn't even see a shift in the connectivity.
Oh,
Um,
you're offline on Twitch.
Oh shit! Yeah,
What the hell?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
That's weird. Um, hopefully it's not going to be a recurring problem. I'll keep a better eye on the connectivity. But there's a moment where Kiran, you see the three of them kind of holding up the symbol, and they're 100 feet away from you. People are coming and going, but you see this one perfect alley that opens up, and clear as day, you see the same symbol as the one that you were given.
So, I put my hands in my pockets just because I forgot my warmers. I put my hands in my pockets and I take a huge breath sigh, and I just walk into that direction until I get up close enough. I don't try to be silent, like I don't try to sneak in, but I'm just casually walking up. I'm waiting till whatever commotion is between them dies down before I look over at everybody. Good evening everyone. Quran, Snow Shadow. And as he's talking, he doesn't want to make eye contact. The last thing he wants to do is challenge anybody, so he's literally just he locks for like maybe a second, if not, and then darts his eyes down. I pulls out left hand, takes his left hand out, so he shows the sigil, and he's like, I'm guessing this is the pack.
Right?
Roger?
And I look over at the one that hasn't said anything yet. I'm just like,
Welcome.
okay. Rides and Roger.
I'm Buck.
And Buck. It's a pleasure. I take it this is this your first time in a moot this large? Because indeed it is for me.
I didn't know there were this many of us out there.
Must have pulled in from far.
Yeah. To come all the way out here, that must mean something. This must be very important for the Garou. This is your first time in a pack?
No.
I've been in and out of groups. Only one pack so far, but work with whoever needs help. Needs muscle.
Understood. Roger?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. You? What about you?
Good.
You talk about your turn. You do it.
Like you could feel the like it's like you could feel like the itch in his throat coming from this. He said like he doesn't want to disrespect anybody, even a Ragabash, so he's just it's not my first, but this is very handful of time. This is a very small handful that
Speaking
that
of,
I've been involved in something this.
you all know that this is attempting to build a silver pack. So you know that there's not going to be another one of your auspice gathered, but you don't know what each other are yet in game.
Got it.
So you're being meek even to a Ragabash just remember that you don't know they're a Ragabash right now.
Oh, got you.
That energy might be coming from a Galliard.
Understood.
A blind Metis Galliard too.
Oh,
No.
I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
That's a reference to our Wild West game.
Copy
Sorry, I think I froze. Can you say whatever you said?
I thought that you
What is going on?
I thought that you piped up because I made a reference to artists.
Oh no, you froze again, and I was like, fuck. And then everybody froze, and I was like, oh, it's me. Oh, it's me.
Copy
Okay.
that.
All right. Yeah, I'm not. I'm keeping an eye on things. I'm pretty good so far. So, I will ask if I've lost anybody, if I see things go red or yellow. But you know,
Okay.
I made a comment about at least they're not a blind Metis Galliard. So
Yeah. But I like her. Everybody likes her, so I
yeah,
win.
artist is adorable.
But I would say that Quran doesn't, even though Quran does not know everybody's auspice, he already has a feeling that there isn't a Philodox here.
Yeah.
This would have been, because this would have been a different introduction. We would have, it would have been a different.
Yeah, I think the one that you want to suss out is whoever the Arun is. Assuming that you're one of the traditional thinkers as far as like how a pack should work, because there's there's Orthodox thinkers and there's New Age thinkers, and the Orthodox thinkers believe that an Arun is the alpha, period, regardless of what the incident or the scenery is. Whereas New Age thinkers believe that the alpha shifts as necessity demands. So social interactions will probably push the Galliard into the alpha position. Sneaking, trickery, that'll push the Ragabash into the alpha position. So it depends on what mentality you come from. That's really gonna determine who you're gonna suss out next. But after about half an hour, there's another set of howls, and everybody is instructed to separate themselves into little pockets, little like threesomes, foursomes, polycules, whatever the fates deemed for your pack size. Excuse me. And you will see that there's some packs as large as 6 or 7 lupines. But those packs tend to be more lupus born. Like you'll see that the majority of them are lupus born, and no pack is smaller than 4. There's a couple of them. The one with the emo kid. How many members does their pack have?
Probably 5. They have a full house.
Full house.
Yeah.
Yep. The howls begin to fill the space, and now you can hear the rules of the engagement. As a pack, you are to venture out into the national forest, and you are to find a Wendigo spirit, and you have to earn its blessing so it can show you the way into Canada. Between a mixture of owl, fox, and bear, the elder theurges have turned the forest, the national park, into a never-ending maze. It will not let you out until Wendigo shows you the way out. And you hear everybody start to mutter, and there's concerns that are brought up and things like that. And then there is a weaver item that just kind of, it doesn't startle you all because you are Hamid born, but some of the lupines you can see just kind of shake and startle. But you hear a gunshot, almost like at a race. Just a starter pistol goes off, and one loud go booms throughout the field, and you see packs run in different directions.
Oh. Should we get
Do we
going?
have to? Yeah.
Hmm.
Do we have to roll to change forms, or can't remember.
If you want to do it, like if you want to take your time, no, I'm not gonna make you roll. But if you want it to be instantaneous, you can either use a rage point or you can try to roll. Up to you.
I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
Just one.
It's gonna be your stamina and primal urge.
Got it. Stamina. Primal urge.
Not a big
He's
pool for
eager.
you.
No. And 6 and above, right?
6 and above.
3 successes.
Okay. What form are you going into? Krynos or Lupus?
Let's do Lupus. I feel like that's faster.
Okay. Yeah, Krynos is the war form. But Lupus is the traveling form. Yep.
Yeah.
So the rest of you will see Roger just kind of like melt down. What does your Lupus form look like?
Not a very big wolf, but we got some red, we got some black, we got like a little speckled thing going on.
Okay.
A little cutie.
So like a wolf version of a calico?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. It's that kind of turtle shell coloring.
Tortoise. Yeah.
Tortoise. Okay. So the rest of you will see Roger melt down into the wolf form.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
I guess I'll follow suit.
Yep.
I'll
Should be
also
tough to
go to
keep
this,
up. Yeah.
I'll go to the same form.
All right. Are you taking your time, or you want to roll for it?
I have a small pool. I'm taking my time.
Okay.
I'll take my time if everyone else is taking their time.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so eager.
Sure.
Yeah. So what do these wolves look like? Since we've seen the Ragabash, and Karan is the next one in the moon phase, what is your wolf form look like?
It is. I want to say it's not so much. It's a medium build. It's a medium sized like wolf, right? It's not not overly. It's not an overly large aggressive looking. It's more. I want to say shabby almost. If you want, just think of what Sirius Black looked like in the movies when he turned into the dog. That's essentially what Karan looks like, just with actually looks more like he looks stocky, like he looks beefier, more of a wolf size.
Okay.
But essentially, if it wasn't for the fact that he is a wolf, he would be like a straggly dog.
Yeah. Rides?
He's a tall wolf, but again, still lanky, owing to his particular pure blood. But he also matches the coloring, which is like a blackish. It's like mostly black, but there's a gray brindle with some striping. But yeah, that's essentially him.
All right. And Buck, what does your wolf form look like?
Super messy hair. It's old and has lost its sheen, but spikes up in every direction, almost like spikes, and there's like gray streaks throughout. There's a couple spots of missing hair, almost looks like mange, but it's just from age. And
Does
pretty much just
the
when you think of a brown dog.
does the eye patch shift with you, or does it melt into your fur to just kind of have the socket?
Yeah, I think it would shift with it, so
Okay.
it looks like if a dog wore an eye patch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the Island of Dogs. Like they
Yeah.
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 All right. So it takes you no more than a few minutes to kind of all shift down into your lupus form. So others are taking the same kind of like nonchalance. They're taking their time, kind of talking to each other as they're doing this. There's a few groups that just took off, and you can see as they're running out of the clearance, like they're jumping forward from their Hamid form and landing in their lupus form. There's a few show-offs here and there, but everybody's just, there is no clear lineage as to where people are going. Like it is a firework of fur.
You said this is Wendigos, correct? Wendigos?
The Wendigo spirit, yeah.
Yeah. I actually like I guess we're all chasing after Roger at this point because Roger's just going into a direction, just running around. What I'm trying to focus on is
I wasn't going forward. I was going around y'all because I was waiting.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just doing this.
Yeah.
Let's
I'm
go,
like
let's
the
go,
dog,
let's go,
like,
let's go.
Let's go.
So
I actually put my head down, my chin down to the floor,
Okay.
to the ground. What I'm trying to see now is if there's, because I spent time in the forest, so just to see if there's any motion, any feeling of a direction that I could go to. I'm trying to see because normally there would be signs of a spirit in the forest, or at least in a direction.
Especially in a cairn, yeah.
Yeah.
But that would require you to go into the Umbra.
Sure.
Yeah, there's
I'll step
no
sideways.
there's no real spirits that materialize into the prime plane. Okay, roll your gnosis. There's plenty of pools of water that you can use as a reflective surface to help you step sideways.
Well, so where is I'm trying to find? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No,
you got 4. It's gonna be difficulty 5 here. Or 4, actually, with all the wolves that are around. It would be 4.
Okay. Wow. Actually, 10, 7, 8, and 6.
Okay. The rest of you will see that Karan puts his head down again, as he did when he was in his Hamid form, and kind of pads over to a small little puddle, and almost instantaneously, the moment his head kind of comes up in view and he sees his reflection, he just vanishes, takes a step to the side, and is in the Umbra.
Before I do that, though,
Yeah.
because this is obviously just not something abrupt.
Yeah.
I would just say it very calmly. Others may be running and chasing their tails, but I think diving in, so to speak, would be actually more prudent. If you allow me just a moment, and then floop, just go off to the side.
Step sideways.
Okay, I really like the thought of you saying all of that to us and then going, wee!
Yeah. Just under
That's
his
the
breath.
only little bit of joy this uptight guy has is just
Yeah,
when he
it's
goes. He's like,
going to you, bro. Yep. Once you step sideways, and if people want to peek into the Umbra, that's also a possibility. You don't have to go completely into the Umbra to see what's on the
What do
other
we have
side.
to do?
It's a Gnosis roll, but it's 2 higher, so it would be difficulty 6.
Okay.
Could I use other senses like smell?
You
Not
could.
actually look,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, it'll be you could use a perception and survival roll.
And while they're doing that, I'm going to spend a willpower point and activate Mind Speak for the pack.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
In case we get separated.
this is my first roll, so I just want to make sure I'm doing this right.
Yep.
Each dot counts as 1 dice, right?
Each dot is 1 dice on your character sheet. So you'll be rolling 4, and 1 is 5 dice total.
Okay. I got a 10, a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 2.
Okay. So
Is that 3 successes?
those are 2 successes. Yeah.
2. Okay.
So we'll come back to you. As Kieran is in the Umbra, you will see that there is this collection of bear spirits that are huddled together. It almost looks like they're afraid of all of these lupines. There's hares, there's foxes, but they're very much keeping their distance. There's one, though, that is massive. It is maybe 6 feet tall at the shoulder, and it is a mountain lion.
Okay, yeah, so I walk up very casually.
Yeah, you can tell that this is the Cairn spirit.
Yeah. I walk up, just, and my gaze is more towards the mouth down, so it's not locking eyes. Good evening. I am Snow Shadow. I'm actually here to look for Wendigo spirit in this forest.
The big mountain lion plops down onto his side, almost like a cat sunbathing. And you see the tail kind of flicking back and forth uncaringly.
Okay, I see this is going nowhere.
As you're dealing with that, Ray, what did Roger get for peeking?
1 success.
1 success.
But it's a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You see the same thing: the kind of bears, the rabbits, the foxes, the big cat, just plopping down in front of Snow Shadow. It is something that you recognize. There's a mischievous look behind that cat's eyes.
The mountain lion?
Yep.
And Rise will remind you in Mind Speak that we can now communicate this way.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's like walkie-talkies in my brain.
And Buck, you.
It also works in the Umbra?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know, actually.
it might.
Doesn't
It's
say on the
not.
gift.
Yeah. But Buck, you sniff around. You take in the smells and the sounds. You've never hunted a Wendigo before. All of these scents around you are familiar. You can smell the bears. You can smell foxes, the hares. The only thing that seems out of place to you is there's something that smells wolfish that isn't wolf.
Gotcha. Interesting. I guess I would make a note of which direction it is.
Mhm.
And
And
if
you do hear that you can now speak to each other mentally.
Gotcha. Could I give like a cardinal direction or like a landmark that I could tell them to head towards?
Yeah, there is a gnarled kind of willow, like a weeping willow, but it's leafless.
Gotcha.
It looks dead, almost petrified.
I guess I would say there's a unfamiliar smell that seems close to one of us, but's not in that direction. And I'll just point towards the tree.
Okay, what direction are you
spotted.
pointing? Hence, because I am in the Umbra and I cannot see
yeah.
what you're pointing.
Yeah.
Towards the gnarled tree. Would that be what cardinal direction could I give him on that if he doesn't? Because I don't know if he can see the tree.
You look up to try and kind of discern what direction that would be, given the stars and whatnot. And for a moment, it looks like there's after images of the stars. It almost feels like they're there and they're not there at the same time. And then you see them shift. The sky shifts, and you almost become dizzy, even though you're standing completely still. It feels like the earth is being moved around you and being jostled.
Does it feel that way because he's in the Umbra or because we're in the unending?
You're in the Wendigos terrain now.
Okay. I guess I would say I'm not sure. It's just in the direction of that old tree.
Like when you're in the Umbra, is it where it's like just it still looks like the material world that we're in? Like
It depends. It depends where you are. In places of the wilderness, of the wild, it is very much kind of one-to-one, except that things are more vibrant. So trees will look a little thicker, they'll look a little brighter. Everything has like an ethereal feel to it, almost like memories. But if something has resonance, like if something has, a connection to stories, it'll appear much differently because it'll have the collection of ages that have come before it. And so when Buck tells you about the gnarled tree and you look around, there is a gnarled tree in the Umbra, and there appears to be this spirit of a wolf kind of lying down, paws one on top of the other.
Alright, okay, I seem to have found the tree. I'm going to it right now. Yeah.
I can head that way too.
Yeah, gonna head that way in the material world.
I was with you the whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and walk up to this wolf spirit, and I'll actually form a, like just almost mimicking them, just literally just showing. I lay on all fours, one paw over the other. I don't know if this is who I am. I don't know if you are the spirit that I must meet tonight, but Me and my pack. Oh, forgive me. Karan, Snow Shadow. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting today?
You hear growling and yipping and kind of like the body language of it responding to you. Without spirit speech, you cannot understand what a spirit is saying to you.
I put my head down, like I sit up, but I have my head down so he knows I'm not trying to initiate any kind of confrontation. I'm taking it as though he's upset that I'm here.
Mhm.
If I'm peeking, can I listen or no?
Yeah, if you're peeking,
do.
you can kind of see what's going on. You have spirit speech?
I have speech of the world,
Oh, that's not the same thing.
but it says wield the spirit of speech. Is that not spirit speech, motherfucker?
Let me see.
Full ragabash.
Jeez.
Full ragabash, bro. Let me see. The player rolls intelligence and academics, difficulty 70, X for a scene. The gift allows Gaia's warriors to read and wield the spirit of speech, bypassing the need to learn different languages and dialects. It's gray.
I see the word spirit and speech in the same sentence.
Yeah. I'll raise the difficulty to 9.
All right, just one. What do you want me? How many? Let's go.
It's intelligence and academics, bro.
Okay, bro. Intelligence.
Intelligence 2, academics 2. So you got 4 dice.
Got it.
Vaya con Dios.
Difficulty 9.
Difficulty 9, yeah, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Trying to make sense of
I got
spirit
2
talk.
ones. I got nothing.
You got 2 1s and no successes?
No success.
Deep umbra.
That's a botch. So you see Snow
A bunch
Shadow.
of goofy guys in the Umbra.
You see Snow Shadow prostrating himself, just kind of like crawling forward, not making eye contact. You're like, this guy knows what he's doing, bro. He is about to show the spirit so much respect. And what you gather from this interaction is that wolf spirit hates all of you, and that your lines
Heard.
are cursed for the rest of time.
Heard. Absolutely.
I think this is, and then you can hear me over. I think this is working, guys.
In the prime material plane, Buck, you'll notice that there are claw marks on the gnarled tree, almost like a story. It doesn't look like writing, but it is very pictographic. It's
And
not
I
like
can't
little-
read that either.
You're peeking, bro. You're in a different world.
Does it look more like runes or more like tracks? Like if I was trying to like read out what happened somewhere by looking at what happened on the ground.
It's a combination. It's almost like the claw marks are a form of hieroglyphics.
Okay.
And so it's not difficult to kind of see where sentences start and end, but the gist of it is rough. If you want to try to make a intelligence and academics roll or enigmas even.
The Galliard's going to try that.
Yep.
I think I would actually point it out to somebody who seems
Okay.
more
Yeah.
booky or spiritual.
More nerdy.
Yeah.
Hey nerd, read this.
You can read. I'm illiterate.
You hear that from the Umbra. Nerd.
I'm checking.
I think I would literally do it by just saying like, does anybody make heads or tails of this?
Oh, Rides will nod and lope over.
Yep.
Where's I'm just looking for one of my gifts.
Ooh, you're gonna try to whip out a gift?
Oh, I bet you will.
Easy, champ.
Okay. I'm gonna roll, but I'm gonna use Iron Resolve.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna spend a willpower. It gives me two successes rather than one.
It does.
One thing.
Yeah, it's a good fucking gift.
1, 2, 3, 4, plus 2 is 6. 6 successes.
Okay. This is a tale that goes back to before this was a state. There's mentions of the actual, like, tribal lands and what the people were called. There's no mention of anything near what the state of Washington is or any of the cities in the state at all. This is back when this was just free land.
And I'm relaying this as I'm translating.
There is the story of Gray Clouds at Morning is the name of the hero of the story, and how they were the first to stand up to Wendigo for his people and for his bravery. He was the first of his kind to take on the mantle of the wolf. It's an origin story for one of the first changes that you imagine happened in this area. So now with that name, you can try to make a intelligence, an occult, or even an intelligence and primal urge roll to kind of look back.
If he gives us that name,
Mhm.
would we be able to assist in looking into that as well? From
I'm relaying it, so you would have heard it.
Yeah, you can make
Yeah.
your own roll to try and remember what you know about Gray Clouds and Morning.
I did 3
And you know what?
on...
Yeah, go ahead.
I was like 3 on primal urge and intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna also, considering I do also have the gift of Iron Resolve, and I'll go ahead and just use that.
Yeah. So 1 willpower point
for
for 2 successes.
1 willpower point, just so that I
Do
can
we
go
all
ahead
have
and
Iron
also.
Resolve?
It's a clan, a tribal gift. So I imagine that all of you probably do have Iron Resolve.
So what is it that I have to roll again? I apologize.
It is going to be intelligence and what was it?
You said primal urge or occult.
Primal urge or occult. There you go.
Well, it's the same. So we'll just go.
You got 2 successes so far.
Yep. 6, 9, 6, and a 1. Oh, 6, 9, 6, 1, and a 3. So yeah.
Okay, so 2 plus 2 is 4. Yeah, you and Rides have both heard the story of Gray Clouds and Morning. Although they are not a Stargazer, they are a kind of warning story, because even though Gray Clouds and Morning was one of the first to change as far as this tribe is concerned on the West Coast, you also know that this was a member of the White Howlers. And so any time that somebody has ever told the story of Gray Clouds and Morning, they always end, even though there's more to tell, they always end it after he follows his tribe into the spiral.
Does the story say where he faced the Wendigo?
The gnarled tree story says that it happened right there, and that the tree is a trophy to kind of denote the scene, and that's kind of why the cairn was built around here. But it also has newer carvings, but they're very hard to see because they're carved into the roots, and so you see just kind of like the little bit of tops kind of peeking up over some of the roots. You would have to dig at the roots to read the rest of the story.
I think hate disturbing the tree, but I think we need to read the story. And I guess I'll just start pawing at the dirt, see if I can clear enough away, but not a ton.
Okay. Roger, as all of this is happening, you and continuing in the theme of your botch, you kind of see the way that Snow Shadow was treated, and you immediately turn your attention to the other spirits that are there, because if one spirit is mad, you don't want the rest of them mad at you either.
Heard.
And all of them are looking right at you. They're like mean mugging you.
Can I use my gifts in the Umbra too?
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool. Can I use Blur of the Milky Eye so that I can disappear? So that
Yeah.
nobody can look at me because now I'm uncomfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Do you want to stop
What did I
peeking
roll
into
for
the
that?
ember? No, you're fine. You're using it on spirits. They don't matter.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Are you done peeking, or are you still gonna?
I'm still peeking, but I'm like,
Okay.
oh.
Yeah. Once you activate your gift, you see them kind of like turn towards each other, and they slowly start to move in your direction.
Oh no.
Wait, what moves in her direction?
The spirits, to you, it just looks like they're going about their daily business. Like, now that the wolves are the majority of the wolves are gone, it looks like they're coming back to fill their space. But because of the misreading that Roger had, to them it looks like they're fucking on the warpath and they're trying to find it.
Fuck.
Been made, bro. But you see that Rides is reading the story out loud. He's you can hear both the verbiage because he's next to you, but you also hear it in your head. So it's a kind of a little trippy echo. But you see that there's this. You can see the thought process of like, oh, there's something buried under here in the roots. Yeah, I'm gonna unbury them. Do you help or do you stop? Or do you just step away?
I want to help.
You're trying to hide from spirits.
I know, but I want to do everything.
This is your life now.
I'm almost inclined to
This
go
is
back
your
into
life now.
To do what?
I'm almost inclined to go back into my human form or my Hamid form so that I don't have claws, so I'm not hurting the tree if we dig. But
That's a good call.
I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay, because your Hamid form is your breed form, there's no roll necessary to go back to it. It's just fucking. You think about it and you're there. So yeah, you'll see that Rides is trying to be delicate with the claws, but then your hands kind of come in and scoop. How does Rides react to not only just being helped, but the fact that somebody's being careful enough to not harm trees.
There's some there's some respect there, preserving the knowledge, and he appreciates that he picked up on. He's aware enough that he picked up on that he was trying to preserve everything. He's also happy because he didn't even think to switch back into Hobbit form to do this and avoid using claws entirely.
Yeah.
So he does the same thing.
What eye is the one that's missing for Buck?
It's the right eye.
The right eye. Okay. Kenny, you see that the left ear kind of perks up and turns, and where the left eye would be, there's just this black hole. And it's almost hypnotic. The wolf opens its right eye, and it is this clear honey-colored orb, and it smiles, and for a moment the jet black fur shimmers, and you can see that it almost looks as white as a polar bear, like pure frozen snow, but it goes back to black, and after a moment it'll shift into its Hamid form, and it starts to draw symbols on the ground that look like a language that, if somebody wasn't paranoid, could probably read.
Son of a bitch.
So in the Umbra, while I'm in here, has this wolf spirit reacted at all?
Yeah, he shifted down and is starting to write something for you.
Okay, he's doing it for me, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
But he hates you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing
In your eyes, he hates me.
the writing's only in the Umbra,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, for Roger, like, there's a furious kind of air to his writing. Like, he is just scribbling angrily. Just fucking. He is probably writing this guy's obituary. Like, he's like, "Me cago en tu madre."
Mm-hmm.
The whole line.
And I can read it. I'm just not because I'm hiding. Is that what you're implying? That I can't read?
No,
Even
you
though
can
I'm
read it. You can read it because of your gift.
Oh. I want to read it.
But that would require you getting closer to him.
I can be
To a
closer
spirit
and
that you.
nobody can see me, right?
That you know
Well,
of,
they
yeah. That you know of, you're gone. You're invisible.
I'm Crunk in the Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Like all the other spirits, they're making their way towards you. It looks like they're fucking on the hunt. But this guy is just, he's staring daggers at Kenny with his one good eye, at Kiran, and just fucking swirling angrily in the dirt.
I want to sneak
I
over there.
can't make any images whatsoever. I can't make out any of the glyphs or any writing that he.
It looks old,
I'm not
man.
able to decipher it.
If you had been on the outside with them when they found the runes on the tree, they would match.
Got you. I look at the words intently.
Yeah.
As he's writing them, as the spirit's writing them.
Ray, make a dex and stealth roll for me, please.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
And you're in
Dex
lupus
and-
form, so remember that
Dex and
changes
huh?
dex and stealth.
Stealth.
Yeah.
Stealth. Oh. Change it for me.
Yeah, because I gotta
No.
turn on your beast form.
Oh. 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 Hold on. I'm trying to see how many I'm counting.
Yeah.
Gosh, there are so many freaking words. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that correct?
Dex 3, stealth 3 is 6. And your dexterity is +2. Yeah, so that's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Wish me luck. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah. It's difficulty 6. You'll be fine.
Oh shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3 successes.
Okay.
1 bot.
So 2 successes.
Yep.
Okay. You're like, man, this guy's in the Umbra. I'm not even in his plane. There is no way he is gonna see me coming.
Ta-da.
And 3 feet away from him riding, he just looks right at you.
I can see that he stops writing,
Yep.
and I can see that he makes the motion. I'm
Just
like,
looks in a direction.
and I look in that same direction. I see nothing, right?
You can't see who's peeking.
Right. Spirit.
Can I, but I can speak to him, right?
I mean, you could speak to him, but you're not gonna understand what he says to you.
No, I can speak to Kenny.
Yeah, mentally, yeah.
You can't see me, right?
No. Is that who he's looking at right now?
I really hope not. I really hope he just like a leaf fell.
He points to you.
So I think he's.
He points.
Oh, fuck.
He points to you, Roger, and he says something to Snow Shadow that you just can't make out. It sounds Native American. It sounds like old classic.
Mm-hmm.
Has that sing song.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he sees me.
No, go ahead.
I love that.
He sees you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't see me, right?
Please,
Oh, fuck.
please forgive my my companion. They're only here in my best interest. You know, whether I understand that this could be taken as an offense, and although I can't understand your language, I do appreciate that you're opening up your story to me. So I ask for your forgiveness on that.
Ray, give
What I
me
do wanna
an
ask-
intelligence and academics roll to read the script. Now
Cool.
that you're close enough, even though you are frozen with fear.
Okay. Intelligence what?
And academics.
Academics.
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Buck, yeah, Buck and Rides. You follow the one route to the end of the story, and this is an epilogue to Grey Clouds. This is unheard of. No one that has carried the stories has ever mentioned this. But it talks about how even as the worm devoured what was left of his mind, Grey Clouds never forgot the trophy the Wendigo had given him. And it talks about how before his death, Gaia came to him and offered him salvation in exchange for the Wendigo trophy. And it talks about how in his last moments, Grey Clouds at morning died a white howler.
And are you reading all this? You're reading all this out to us.
Yep.
I hear that, and I start putting 2 and 2 together.
Mhm.
Forgive me. I've just heard your tale, Gray Clouds and Morning.
The two of you do find that there is something scroll-like, like round, leather wrapped, no bigger, no taller than like 8 inches.
In the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, Brides will pick it up
Yep.
carefully.
Did you shift down,
All
or are
these.
you still in your wolf form?
I shifted back to Hobbit.
Okay. Yeah. It has weight to it. It's got some heft, and you realize that this is the trophy. This is something that was buried here.
Do we hear everything that people say, or just what they want us to hear? If they're like, could I hear what they were saying to the spirit in the?
I would imagine so, right?
That's a good question.
Because I would have just asked, Coverian, if there's anything that the spirit wants us to do with this. Because I would assume it's his trophy.
My pack has seemed to have found what looks to be your trophy. We ask humbly what you wish for us to do with this, as it was buried into the ground.
He stands up and motions almost in the direction of where one of the large branches kind of hooks up and out, almost like a claw. Like just it's got this little gnarled nub, and then there's 4 little kind of branches that just stop. But it almost looks like a claw pointing in a direction. And he mimics it with his hand, except that he closes his fingers and extends his hand outward like a road sign. And as he does, he brings his hands to the middle of his chest. He opens them up to you, and you see that his form fades into nothing.
Just so that I can understand again, he pointed towards a tree that has literally just what looks to be outstretched branches that look like fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And he mimics that and then points into a direction. What was the direction that he was pointing?
There's no cardinal direction. It is pointing. Remember, the Wendigo has fucked with your sense of where's
Understood.
what.
But if so, I bow my head. I say thank you, Spirit, for all that you have provided. And I literally, how would it be to sidestep back into the material world?
It's a simple gnosis roll.
Okay.
By the way, I rolled Chewy to read, and I got
Yes, what'd you get?
6, 10, 2, and 3.
Okay. It's a little rough in the beginning. It's a language that really hasn't been used in so many centuries. But you start to get the gist of it, and it doesn't fit how angry he was writing it. But it feels like it is a plea for help. And he talks about how there is a fetish or a talon that was bound with his spirit, and until he is released, he has to stay at this tree.
I relay all of that I kind of was reading and to everybody else as I'm reading it along. Like, this doesn't seem super angry, but it's kind of sad. Weird.
As I come back into the, I got a 9 and a 10, 2 successes.
Okay, yeah.
Do I have to do the same if I'm peeking?
No, you can just turn it off.
All right.
Yeah, but you'll see Snow Shadow kind of come back through the umbra, so you'll blink out your peak. And yeah, there's this moment where you feel the heft to the thing, and as Snow Shadow comes, kind of like that Stargate sensation of like the air ripples around him coming back. There's this moment where the parcel feels lighter.
Well,
So
is there like a latch? Can I open it up?
Yeah, there's a little bone toggle and a leather thong that kind of hooks around it. But as you carefully kind of pull it out and let the toggle sit, you unroll it, and there is just this what looks to be a leg bone. You can see the knee, the kind of heart shape of the knee, and the leg is ground down into a stiletto. And there's just a symbol that has been etched into the kind of knuckle of the knee, that you all recognize as the symbol for the White Howlers.
Well, that's not good.
I'm looking for the tree branch, the one that he was looking towards
It's there.
in this material plane. And I find, like, you can literally see, I'm just literally going. Okay, we have to go this way. This gray cloud was the one that pointed that direction to where we would need to go with this trophy.
Only 2 of us are in lupus form, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Also, I'm literally like this with my paw, like that.
Yeah.
Literally with my paw, just with my paw. I'm like over there. I sit like Balto, and I just point down that way. That's where we gotta go.
I think if we're going to
This
be
was a
moving again, I might jump back into Lupin form.
Yep.
I'll do it the quick way though, so that we don't have to
Yeah.
slow down.
Sure.
Well, my question is, why would the supposed trophy of the Wendigo have the White Howler symbol on it? Is this the town he was talking about?
That is a good question. I know that when he came to me in Hamid form, although we couldn't speak, and I believe what he was telling me was the story of his story. When asked how to fulfill this, he pointed towards, like, I'm saying this all in everybody's head. Just pointed towards he pointed towards that tree branch that's up ahead that looks like a gnarled hand, and said to follow that direction. However, considering what you have found, I would take this as we must be very cautious. This is not something I think we should just run into head first. And then I look over at Buck. Right?
Yes.
And I look.
For whoever wants to hold on to this, the bone is a talon. It is a one-time use fetish. It is level 4. It counts as a knife, so it's difficulty 5 to use, but it does strength plus 3 damage.
Ooh.
And it deals double whatever you rolled against a member of the Black Spiral Dancers, and then the knife is destroyed.
Black Spiral Dancers. Good to know.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna, before shifting back down, I'm gonna fold it back up into the case.
Yep.
If I put it in my bag, does it shift with me?
Is the bag a fetish?
Did you give me one? I don't know. Let's see.
I don't remember giving anybody a fetish, so.
I don't think I have anything. Yeah, I don't think I have any.
So
fetishes.
if you want it to be a fetish, you can. Remember, you're rank 3, so you might have earned things beyond the standard character creation points.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want it to be a fetish, it can be a fetish. There's a bag of holding fetish.
Okay.
So.
All right. Well, I will do that then, and shift back down.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my time. I don't.
Yeah, you guys start heading in the direction that Snow Shadow found for you. And there's a moment where you notice that the canopy is sparse. Like, you can see the night sky above you. And all of you are starting to see that same thing where it's like the stars have after images and then they kind of shift. All of them except the red star. There's a very clear red pinprick of light deep in the cosmos that all of you have seen the last 2 years. It's been a herald, people say, of the dark times that are coming, but also it appeared when the Phoenix Spirit cried out and reignited itself over the Grand Canyon. So people are mixed about what it means. Traveling through the forest with it being the only kind of stationary point above you, though, it starts to make everything feel creepy. You have the sensation of bugs crawling all over you. There's a sensation of stepping on something sticky, even though it's grass. There's that resistance of you pulling your foot up, your paw up. There's the scent of rotten eggs and meat. It is become unpleasant. And there's no other wolves around.
Either we're in the exact place that we're meant to be, or yeah, I will take it as this is where we needed to come to. I start slowing. I slow down. Can I smell anything else besides the putrid scene that we're around? Pretty much. Is there anything that I can catch that is different? That can almost like a beacon to come to?
What are you trying to sense with? Like, what is leading you to try and find this? If I know.
I had a scent I was going to ask about, and it was
Okay.
death. I don't know if that's the same scent that he's looking for, but this feels like if there's no other wolves and we're feeling creepier and creepier, death feels near.
Yeah, you're in a ruin. You know what death
if
smells
there's like
like.
rot or like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to find something that's unique from what we're smelling right now.
Okay.
Something that would be out, like if this is a stench of rot, is what we're coming into. What I'm trying to find is something that is a stark contrast to that,
Okay.
because that would give me an idea of where we should be heading towards.
Make a perception and survival check.
Perception and
Yep.
survival.
You are in lupus form, so that lowers your difficulty on all smell-related rolls.
All my smells.
All your smells.
All right. 6, 7. Oh God. 10. 6, 7, and 10.
Okay.
And then the rest, no ones, but the rest are under 5.
Okay. There's something there that smells wolf-like, but different. It's barely a
Different
wolf.
how?
It's barely a wolf. It's something else entirely. But that scent of the hunter is very prevalent.
Scent of the hunter, as in me hunting it, or it smells like a.
You're a third rank Garou, like you're an Adrian. You've survived this long in the world of darkness. This smells like something that could hunt you, and
Oh.
it would strike fear into you if it was hunting you.
Yeah. Well, I immediately stop moving.
Yeah.
In all of this decay that we're in, I smell something that I don't know if it outlasted what caused all this, or it is the cause of all this. So it's in the direction that we're going to. I would be very careful what we do now going forward.
Has it noticed us?
It smells distant, right?
Yeah.
It
But-
doesn't smell like it's moving.
It's you have been getting closer to it.
Mm-hmm. We have been getting closer to it. It hasn't moved. In other words, like we've been going in one direction, and that scent hasn't like trailed like off to the side, as though it's mobile. It has been stuck in one spot.
Yep.
I'll take my experience as it is not hunting us, which is a good thing. If it wanted to, it would have already started moving.
Well, might just be waiting.
I mean, if this is a test, and considering that this is a test that we would need, I'm the only thing that surprises me is the fact that there aren't other Garou in this area.
Yeah, you haven't heard any howling. You haven't smelled any other wolves. Hunts, when Garou are involved, are loud. They're vocal. There's boasting. There's challenges. You haven't had any of that.
Did we switch into the Umbra without knowing?
No, you're still.
No, I've been.
Everything,
I've been in the Umbra. That's not it.
No.
This is not it.
No, there was never a shift. There was never that sensation of being pulled. It still smells of the natural world. Like you can smell the wild.
The smell that you said was coming from this that is mostly not wolf,
Mhm.
has the hint of it. Is there like a death smell coming from the same thing, or is it? Because he was saying he was trying to find things that stood out.
Yeah.
Does this feel like there's a dead wolf that's like decayed in here? or-
You start to kind of go down the rabbit hole that he's opened up for you, and as you because you smelled the same thing, that wolf that's not wolf at the cairn. But when you start thinking about it, it's like, yeah, this smells like there's a dead wolf. At least 2 or 3 dead wolves.
I think I'm gonna shift to my full wolf.
Krinos?
No, the
Yeah.
war form?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Krinos.
Okay. Yeah.
You're not announcing it. You're just doing it, right?
I'm just doing it like instinctually.
Yeah.
I feel there's a threat.
And I
coming.
immediately start moonwalking behind him. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, if this is what you want to do,
All right. So
I'll be right behind you.
yeah, make sure that oh no, you're in your lupus form. So you do get your stamina
Right.
bonus for that. No, I'm talking to Buck. So
okay.
Buck, you're gonna get a +2 dice bonus. Your stamina's 4, your primal urge is 3. So that's 9 total.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. Yeah. Difficulty
I'm
is
glad I took
6.
all my dice out.
Yeah.
All 16 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Difficulty is 6 to go for
Okay.
into the Krinos form.
Well, I've got 3 1s. So let me tell you that right off the bat.
Okay, well that's gonna be 3 less
Ouch.
successes.
I've got 2 10s, a 9, and 3 5s.
2 10s.
So I think that's just a failure, right?
Yeah, so it just becomes a failure. It's instinctually the hackles on the back of your neck are raised. Like you want to go into your Krinos form. You want to have the power, the reflexes, and the just oomph that comes with the Krinos form. There's something that just permeates the woods that it's the first time you've ever felt something like this, where you want to go into the Krinos form, but something is hindering you. What do you think it is in this moment?
Based on the information we've been given, I would assume it's a Wendigo.
Yeah, but it's not hard to leap to that. There's the stench of death. Especially if these are like wolves that have been killed. That could be a very PTSD driven kind of response to, like, you don't want to be one of the
Yeah.
tally marks this thing has called up. I think it's safer to be in your lupus form right now, so you can run away, as cowardly as it sounds. But you don't know these guys. You haven't fought with them. Shit, that one thinks that the fucking spirits are after them.
And I'll do it again. Pow, pow, pow.
I think knowing that there is the feeling to want to run, instead I'm gonna I know Kenny said he was gonna slide right behind me, but I'm gonna like make more of an effort to be in front of everybody so that I'm the first one. Because if I'm afraid, then everyone's afraid.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a moment where all of you will watch Buck kind of step forward. You guys don't know that he tried to go into his Krinos form. As far as you know, there's just this wolf that kind of has stepped forward. And as he does, it hits you. You haven't heard any wolves, but you also haven't heard anything else. You haven't felt the wind rustle. You haven't heard anything snap twigs. There's no life that has been exhibited, and you don't know how long it's been this way. But the sudden realization of it hits you hard. And the moment that it does, this deep guttural laugh fills the space and your minds at the same time. And although the scent never moved, Snow Shadow, the moment the air ripples and that thick gorilla clawed hand steps out of the Umbra and the rest of the Wendigo follows, you all know that the hunt started a long time ago. And I think this is a good point to call it for tonight. So
That's when I proceed to take a shit right there.
So thank you guys for coming along on this journey. We got a killer, no pun intended, of a first episode. So as always, let me give you guys a chance to plug whatever you're into as an outro, and we get everybody going. Ray, we'll start with you since you're always the easiest one. What are you up to? Where can people find you online if you want to be found?
No.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Perfect.
Succinct as always. Kenny, what are you up to? Where can you be found on the internet if you want to be found?
You can find me on social media under Mr. _ with the underscore in between each word. You can also find me on TikTok with Crit or Die Bears Love Gaming. I might be doing something starting up in January with regards to that, so be on the lookout for that. Also, my band Black Cat is actually going to be performing in January.
What?
And it's going to be it's going to be over in a place that's called Rocketeer Beer, which is a fairly new place that opened up in Pinecrest. So
Okay.
we're looking to do that. And also I just want to give a shout out to my parents. For whatever reason, they go on to listen to these things when they find out I'm on it. They may not understand what's going on. I usually will get a message like, "Why are you guys wolves now? Are you furries?" And then I have to
I don't know what's going on
explain.
either.
Mom and Pop can't, bro.
So yeah, I spent almost a whole day last week just helping them figure out the internet. So that just goes to show you. So
Just like a good son should. And Tara, what are you up to? Where can people find you online if you want to be found?
Just doing this stuff here, being tortured by you, and then over on Max Dabbers, being tortured on Fridays by Shanky, and then Saturday nights coming soon, being tortured by Judy again.
Yeah, just glutton for punishment. And a new face to the channel. Josh, what are you up to? Where can people find you online if you want to be found?
You can find me in your hopes, dreams, and heart.
There you go. taking a page out of Ray's playbook. I like it. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for going along with this. I hope that this is a fun start to what should be a fantastic story. As always, please take care of yourselves. We have a saying on the channel. We believe very strongly in mental health, so please take care of yourselves. Know that there are resources out there for you in case you need them. They are going up in our Twitch chat if you're watching live. They'll be in the description box if you're watching on YouTube. But always remember that you can always go to findthehelpline.com if you need any resources, just in case, like us here in America, we are struggling with our health and finance and everything under the sun because of this current regime that is taking over and trying to single-handedly destroy our democracy. So please take care of yourselves. Please know that there are resources out there to help you. If you need help, there are lifelines. All it takes is that first step. Thank you guys for watching us as audience members. Again, thank you to this amazing cast. And as always, be safe. Take it easy. Cause good trouble. if you see something, say something, and please take care of yourselves and your communities. All right, be safe, guys. Bye.
Bye.